Vini Jr having quite the season. 40 games played in all competitions, 19 goals in those games and 10 assists. Well, here's what Ronald Araujo had to say about him when he was spoken to at Barcelona's Media Day.
Para mí hoy es el número uno en el uno contra uno. Es un jugador muy bueno, muy desequilibrante y nada, es difícil obviamente, pero bueno, trabajo para poder dar lo mejor y contento de que estén saliendo las cosas bien.
Luis, high praise from Araujo. What makes Vini Jr so special?
His ability, his power, his speed, his boldness. He's a player who is running and threatening you during 90 minutes. There is no 1 second where he is not a threat. Every single time that he's on the ball, you have to have an eye on him, two players to try to stop him. He's very powerful, very quick, very skillful, and something that on these days you don't find very often. So he has become one of the most important players, not only for Real Madrid but in the world. And every single time that he's facing and trying to look for being a threat, it's always a victory. He's getting victory. So. For me, at the moment, I'm not saying that he's probably he's not the best one, but one of the best players in the world at the moment because of that, what he can give you to your team.
Carlo Ancelotti said after the game, obviously he's his manager, he said he's the best in the world right now. Of the active players in the world right now, where does he rank among the best? Vini Jr.
Well, off the top of my head, I don't know, he's got to be in the top 5. But interestingly enough, it was nice words from Araujo, and it's quite clever. The last 2 Clásicos, Copa del Rey and Super Cup, Xavi's been quite clever and he switched Koundé and Araujo. Araujo's played right back and has not given Vinicius Jr a kick. And it's going to be intriguing at the weekend to see A, if Xavi does the same thing again, and B, if Real Madrid try to counter that. And is that what you hope for, Shaka, as a goalkeeper, that your defender deals with him before he gets to you?
Yeah, because one-on-one, he's lethal. He is good. And as a keeper, it's always difficult to play against players who run at you with that kind of pace, because it's tough to judge exactly where they're going to meet the ball, which foot they're going to go with. So you hope that your defense takes care of that. And as much praise as we've heaped on Vinicius Jr., I still think he was better last season, and that's a concern. I still think he's growing into who he is as a player. As good as he is, I think he gets better once he starts recognizing that consistency that I think is needed.
Well, we'll be hearing more from Luis tomorrow. We're going to let him get some rest over there in Barcelona. There is
cold.
A big
he said it's cold.
ahead. It's cold, but we will be hearing from him on tomorrow's show. Thanks so much for being with us, Luis Garcia.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.